Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Let It Die. So, last time we reached Nitanda. Finally. It only took 3 episodes to get there. But we did it. So yeah, now the infamous the gold line from Togose to Nitanda is open. We finally have access to just about every floor relatively easily. So I think the first point of effort I'll do is try and reach Uchinobu through Nitanda, and I'll talk about each floor as I go through them and the resources that are important and available on those floors. Just wondering if I'm completely prepared. May have to take some decently strong shrooms to deal with whatever kind of Terminator they're planning to send against me. Obviously, crazy people are gonna send monsters to kill us. So take some fluffy fungus and deal with them. Hopefully not. We'll see. Alright. Wearing our new armor that we upgraded last episode, Hell Slugger armor. You don't get an armor set bonus for this one, but it is really strong comparative to what we've been running with so far. So we've been at about 600 to 1000 armor. Probably not even that much. It's probably been like around 600 to 700 armor. Well, what am I saying? Armor defense. We have about 600 to 700 defense previously with our last fully upgraded gear. Well, fully upgraded to an extent, fully healthy, decently upgraded gear. Now we're actually wearing armor that is proper for this stage of the game, and the defense is double, more than double, possibly triple. To defense value for this red metal upgraded, I guess it's just like 30 to 40 area gear. And you'd also find, if you salvage this stuff from, it would be this tier, you know, tier 3 upgraded, maybe even stronger than this. Right, so heading to Togose. I'll be talking about every floor we go through, except Togose. We're just dipping in through quickly, not even spending any time on Togose. We're going straight to Nitanda, and you can actually, the connection is really good through Togose to Nitanda. It's, there's no combat involved. There's an elevator to Togose, but there might as well be an elevator to Nitanda, because you're just one quick loading screen away between the 2 floors. Unless I'm mistaken, but I don't think so. Okay, exiting the elevator on Togose, we turn right from the character's perspective as they exit the elevator. Turning right, and the Nitanda floor should always be just right here. It's always to the right of the elevator. So off to Nitanda. So easy compared to last run. A boss, 2 long floors, insane Terminator hunter. Much easier like this. Okay, and in these next episodes I'm going on about the resources you've obtained in the lower 30 to 40s area. These are probably floors I know best of all, considering this is like where the end game takes place, or took place, before Battle to the Top patch arrived. Hello. Stabby stabby. Too slow. Yeah, so the 30 to 40 areas ones I know best. And they're really well designed. Like Candlewolf was fun to progress through, as I was saying when playing through Candlewolf. Candlewolf area is fun to progress in, really annoying to go back and farm through. But this area, the 30 to 40, is difficult to progress, but really fun to run back and farm through, because the floors are just built to be fun, you know. Intricate level design, but the layout is such that you can actually run through and run past a lot of shit. There are not many paths which your way is blocked by traps or by boxes or just like whatever. You know, you've got a free roaming through most of this area. Okay, so this room is a big deal for the Togase floor. When I say Nitanda. 434 Coen boss floor Nitanda has only chests. So this is a really good resource collection point. You can find salvageable gear in the chests, which is usually stronger than, well, it's possibly stronger than a lot of gear you've got, because it's actually floor appropriate level. Red boss metals level gear. Hello, what are you planning? Okay, that's acceptable. Mind the enemies that drop from the ceiling sometimes. Keep an eye out for those. Possible beasts out of this breaking chests. Don't care about those shrooms. Just pick up all the boxes here. Pocket chopper blueprint, already have. Don't care. There's a chest spawning here sometimes. Silver chest. Oh, there's one enemy left. The higher you get, the more difficult the enemies get as well. So something to bear in mind. I'm gonna unequip that one weapon and actually, that is equipped, right? Where is it? That is not strong enough to deal with the challenge. 470 versus 200. No, I don't really want to get rid of it. I'd rather just store it. But I'm not going to use it anymore. I'm going to equip the motorcycle instead. It doesn't do nearly enough damage to deal with the enemies here. So yeah, so Nitanda is chests only. I guess you can... Oh... Are we stuck? We may be stuck. Yeah. The boss fight room has spawned between us and our destination. This can happen sometimes. No worries. A quick reset, running back to the waiting room and coming back, we'll sort that out. Yeah, this is unfortunately something that can happen. Nitanda, Coen's boss arena, kind of, you know, it could spawn in quite a few places on Nitanda, and if you're lucky, it'll be just blocking the golden exit. If you're unlucky, it'll, well, this is possibly the worst luck. It's blocking half of the floor. Unless you're farming Coen, then this would be fun to encounter it so quickly. But yeah, you don't want this to be, you don't want Coen to be blocking the route to Uchinobu. No, yeah, you get a decent amount of, well, we got a decent amount of kill coins, 4,000, so it's funding our trip, kind of, up and down, but not really, because it's 4,000 every go, so we didn't encounter the hater. Yeah, this is an odd one, Coen spawning so early on. Usually you have access to most of the floor, so I think you saw an exception with this run, where he spawned. Usually he's blocking an exit, either Ichinobu or the gold escalator up, I think. So yeah, unfortunately... I will put the weapon we don't want anymore in the box though. Can we go? No, we can't. 41. If you come back with less kill coins than you picked up on the run, so if the elevator back costs you more than the kill coins you picked up on your route, the Tenzakruel doesn't pick you up and you know, take all your shit. Okay, getting rid of you. Good enough. Yep, that'll do. And we'll be off again. Just having a look. Depending on our luck. Yeah, I don't know. Hope not. Worst case scenario, we have to go through Coen. which I don't really see happening. So hopefully he spawns in a proper place where he's supposed to. The gold elevator up, escalator up, or is it the green escalator up? I can't say with certainty. I just know that you have a good chance of Uchinobu not being blocked by Coen, though knowing our luck, he'll probably be blocking Uchinobu this run. We'll see. If Uchinobu is blocked, I'll go over the gold chests and Uchinobu floors in the next one, and then I'll just go to something more useful for this episode, just so this isn't just like another pointless, rambly nonsense episode where nothing gets done. Up to Nitanda again, here we go. Coen, don't be an asshole. Again, if you're farming, if you have strong enough armor and weapons to deal with U10 efficiently, and if you've got U10 down lock, if you've got him on lock, if you've got him completely mastered, then actually going for U10 might be easier to get to the golden chest floor. Oh nice, a Yotsuyama guy. Wow, we're actually getting across easy enemies. Look at that. One shot the Yotsuyama guy. Boing. Boink. Kablam. The Yotsuyama hater actually weaker than the screamers on the floor. What madness. Power Stomper. Power Stomper actually is a really weak armor for, for this floor. Considering you unlock Power Stomper armor at this tier of floors, it has a really low armor for, compared to the rest of the armors you find on these floors. Really strange. I think they may have nerfed it at some point. Excuse me. Not sure about that though. Do I want? Just gonna compare. It's decent, it's good enough. It's good enough to salvage, I'd say. In fact, I'm gonna wear it already and safeguard our strong armor as much as possible. I like to use it on the boss, or at least conserve it as well as possible. Hey, this guy's wearing the same body as we are. Pokey, pokey. Come here, you. Come on. Ah, he doesn't know how to combo. Oh. I spoke too soon. Right. Bowling Stomper A costs more strength than we have. This is an issue we're going to run up against until we unlock the tier 5 fighter. That's actually one of the goals I have for today's recording session, to get past Coen and unlock, why do I say tier 5? 5-star fighter. Unlocking the 5-star fighter is a goal I have for today's recording. Okay, here we are. This is what I'm talking about right here, Uchinobu. So the floor layout is such that Coen is not blocking the Uchinobu exit. Yeah, this is what you want to see. We haven't gotten too far into it. I'm just wondering if I should show off the other floors. I know this is a good rotation now, or the floors shuffling is good, and the floor will only change if I head back to the waiting room. I'm kind of just wondering if I've got enough time left in the episode to show off Uchinobu and Koshiyama. Probably not. So I'm going to head back to Togusei, and I'm going to show off Togusei and Obara today. And I'll do the trap tomorrow. I mean the next episode. Damn you, pork chopper. Why are you so abundant? But yeah, this floor seems to be a really good layout. So I also haven't, yeah, Did I? Yeah, I did. This floor is gold chests, I mean just treasure chests only. So an ideal place to farm blueprints, ideal place to farm kill coins, I guess. Kill coins, blueprints, and salvageable weapons and armor is what you'd be visiting Nitanda for. It's not to be underestimated, actually. In any farming run, when you're just picking up resources, going anywhere, visiting Nitanda will restore a decent amount of kill coins to be able to use the elevator to go back down. Considering it costs almost 5,000 to reach this plateau that we are at. Yeah, you need to recover those kill coins, unless you want to go farming between top floor attempts. Get cooked, you dragon. Yoink. As you can see, I remembered to bring a fully healthy wand to cook things. And look at that. Oh. Excuse me. Die, thank you. Whew. Yeah, there's often someone with a... Actually, the guy up here often has a pitching machine. Just ready to snipe you while you're picking things up down here. Something to be mindful of. Right, so we're on Togosei. The thing to be noticing on this floor is it's the earliest all-material floor you'll find in 30 to 40. Guard shroom here, really rare. Good to have. Especially considering we spent one already on U10. So I'll be using that again for sure. Yeah, 33 floor, Togosei. The next elevator you unlock when traversing through 30 plus. This is a good all material farming spot. If you just casually want to farm every type of material the top floor, this really has you covered. Really good spot. Whenever I need steel, I'll often come here and I'll just go up and down to floor 33 looking for steel. It's just, yeah, it has a good chance. It's got a good amount of spawns as well. It was like 5 or so, and the floor is relatively small. So yeah, you get a decent amount of spawns for a small floor to make it pretty farmable. No weird traps and other things to worry about either. So really easy to farm resources on this floor. Yeah, I'm not going to show you the whole floor because I have to show off another floor as well. Or maybe, I don't know, I'll go... I mean, I've already talked about the 2-path option room with the narrow corridor with 2 enemies spawning here. This is the one. So I don't know why the hovering tuber isn't here. Maybe he's never here. Maybe he just got lost or something. Well, this one, if you're approaching it from this direction... Oh, look at that, another guard shroom. They're not even rare anymore. They're all over the place. Pork chopper. Never mind. So you can jump down here and skip the trap from this direction. Here we go. There's often a poison bug over there on the wall. There's a resource point here and a silver chest. So this is pretty worth it. You know, the chest has a good amount of kill coins, maybe a blueprint, and you've got a resource spot. Dodging the mines, more resources. Also need this. Why not? Where's ball stream? Whatever. Don't need you. What's going on here? Oh, it's one of you guys. Wow, you got stomped. Wow. Okay, so the hater can spawn here. He can also spawn in one of those 2 windows. So approaching here, the furthest window jumps out first, you return, and the closest window jumps out secondly. And it's a pincer attack. I mentioned it in the last episode or the one before. Designed to catch you between 2 enemies. Often of which one of them is a hater. So very deadly. No matter which way you approach it, from below or above, you run in, first guy pops out, you run back, and then deal with them one by one, or just kite them and figure shit out. So that's his floor. First all material floor, which is worth farming in my opinion. Just really solid floor. Togusei, all materials, really good floor for farming every material type. So we've got Nitanda, the coen boss floor, which is for farming blueprints, kill coins, salvageable items. Floor 33 Togusei, right next to Nitanda, for farming all types of materials. And I would recommend bringing a collector, like we're on a collector now. The layout of these floors is not that difficult, and it also the lowest or the lower of the 30 plus areas, so the screamers also don't have upgraded armor and they are of a lower level. The higher level in the tower you progress, the higher level the screamers are as well. And in this case it really makes a lot of difference, especially the vitality that they gain extra. So we've moved down to Obara, and I haven't checked every single 30 plus floor, but I compared a lot of floors with each other, and Obara, the first floor on the 30 plus area, actually has a large number of beasts spawning here. So if you want to farm healing beasts, this is a pretty good floor to do so. It's got a good chance of you finding a whole bunch of lizards and snails. Okay, so going right from the elevator will always take you to the dead end where you came from the Crowley fight over there. Can you get through here? Oh, you don't want to know. So yeah, coming out of the Crowley fight, you'll head this way, get the elevator, and yeah. So going to floor 31, you'll always want to turn left coming from the elevator to see the rest of the floor, and right will always lead you to that dead end, so you don't want to ever go there. Damn, the game is being a bit choppy. I hope that my voice is coming through without roboticizing, glitching. Oh, there's a locked floor. Going to where would that be going? Tengo Kuji, I believe. Tengo Kuji is the floor where the Into the Pit Knight Rider event happens, which is coming back soon, interestingly. I'm glad they're bringing that back, because I want their gear. You monster. Oh, don't. Whew. Right. Actually, get out of there. Kicking my ass. Whew. Here's the situation. So that room is a trap with 3 screamers on it. Luckily we're geared enough that we can take a few hits. There we go. Just heal up a bit. But that is something to take into account. You may want a throwing mushroom or, you know, a rage move ready to deal with that. You can tell you're going into the room because, you know, this is what it looks like. It's like a little arena with the, you know, with the fencing around it. The 3 screamers jumping out of the building. What's going on from... Oh, I think it was the bullets from the hovering tuber that actually turned back in on me. Here's something I would not risk if you don't feel up to it. If you don't feel like you can get that enemy down quick enough. Because if you jump in there, you're in the kill box. And you'll get a bullet barrage, or you'll get knocked off of the tower over here with a flamethrower to the face. Which has happened quite a few times to me and killed me unexpectedly. The room is not worth it. There may be 1 resource point there, or there may just be nothing there. Who knows? Maybe a treasure chest. Don't even remember what is there, because that room is not worth going in. It really isn't. You'll do more damage to yourself trying to take out that that bullet tuber than otherwise. You know, unless you're on a quest for bullet tuber killing, I would just ignore that completely. Not worth the hassle. Alright. Hello. Okay, turning around. Get screwed. Bonko. All the hater-fied fodder and getting into the Yotsuyama. Good guys. I mean, good kill coin kills. This is good. I'm surprised we're going up against so many Yotsuyama. Usually you have more hunters sent after you, expeditions. So, yeah. I haven't seen the good areas yet. What is up with this? 31 floor Obara, what is your deal? You're supposed to have a bunch of beasts on you. Where are they? This is a curious thing. But I wrote down a bunch of floors for 31 plus, or 30 plus, 30 to 40. And I compared the number of beasts and shrooms that spawned on each floor. And I found this to be one of the better floors to have the higher amount of beasts and shrooms. So if you need 30 plus beasts and shrooms, this is also the lowest 30 plus floor, so the enemies will be easier to deal with. It's got quite a few shroom and beast spawns. Okay, deal with you. So yeah, here's some shroom. I didn't show off all of the shroom spots, but there's more than what you're seeing here. There's beasts on this floor. Here's a beast. There's beasts around here. And then when you break these boxes, there's a chance for beasts to spawn from the boxes as well. Another shroom spot. Resource. Beast. Blueprint, already got. So yeah, decent amount of beast spots. Then, I don't know, they keep on changing this game. They keep on making subtle changes to it. I don't know if these were always scorpions, but usually they're lizards and turtles and shit. And birds. You can do a skip here. You can jump over this fencing and take damage. That's always fun. Yeah. Excuse me. Terrain. Freestyle in here. Okay. And you lead somewhere. Towada. Towada. Might as well go and have a look. So, to recap, Obara is a decent floor for farming beasts and shrooms in the milk zone. Excuse me. So yeah, 431 Obara, beasts, shrooms, 433 Togosei, all-rounder, all material type floor, easy short floor, very dense packed materials. The Nitanda is chests, so everything that comes with that, it's got a bunch of chests on there. I don't even know how much, maybe 10, something like that. And we'll do Ichinobu and Kochiyama tomorrow. I mean, next time. Might just continue on from this floor and see what happens. So, take care guys, see you all next time.